I have one little girl in my room who has a lot of trouble following verbal directions unless she's able to watch the other kids. She's a pleasant and cooperative enough little girl, and at first I thought she was just shy because she never answers any questions and she never talks with me. But as I watched her, I noticed that even though she plays really well with the other kids, I don't think I've ever heard her talk with them. I'm becoming more concerned because she doesn't seem to be making any progress in reading. Do you think you ought to take a look at her?
The diagnosis of a language disorder is a dynamic and continuous process. The language therapist serves as a member of a multidisciplinary team which obtains and analyzes information about the total functioning of the child. A screening session is designed by the language therapist to observe the structure and function of the oral mechanism, auditory behavior, articulation, fluency, voice, general behavior, and spontaneous language. The language therapist integrates information from the multidisciplinary team and the parents with the data obtained from the screening session to determine whether there is a need for further exploration. Screening sessions revealed that these children exhibited deviations in both comprehension and usage of oral language. Psychological evaluations indicated that intellectual and psychomotor functioning were generally superior to their language functioning. And audiological evaluations indicated that the levels of hearing sensitivity and discrimination could not account for their current language functioning. The preliminary evaluations have suggested that the deviant language is not primarily due to mental retardation, deafness, emotional disturbance, or physical disorders. Therefore, a more detailed examination of oral language is indicated. For this examination, oral language will be described in terms of 4 basic elements: phonemes, morphemes, syntax, and prosody. Phonemes are mutually exclusive classes of speech sounds and are in themselves non-meaningful.
A, T, B, E, F, P, U, O.
Morphemes are composed of one phoneme or a sequence of phonemes and are the smallest meaningful units in language. They may be free or bound. Free morphemes have a point of reference in human experience. They have content and can stand alone. Bound morphemes do not have a point of reference in human experience. They cannot stand alone. However, bound morphemes have grammatical meaning. When attached to free morphemes according to a set of rules, they function as signals which convey meaning, in addition to the content of the free morphemes themselves. Words must be composed of at least one free morpheme. They may also have a number of bound morphemes. Function words are a unique group of free morphemes. They have some degree of content, but primarily carry grammatical meaning. Syntax refers to a pattern or system of rules which governs the sequencing of words in an utterance. Certain relationships, signaled by the ordering and characteristic distribution of the words, convey grammatical meaning. That is, meaning beyond that embodied in each content word itself. Grammatical meaning is also conveyed through prosody, the pitch, stress, and duration patterns within an utterance. Selected tests, which will be discussed in terms of these four elements of language, will now be administered to 3 children who represent distinctive profiles within the wide range of language disorders.
Ready, Colette? I want you to look at these pictures. They tell a story. Put the first picture here, and the next one's here, here, and here to show the story. Then tell the story.
A task such as the raconte picture sequence stories elicits a controlled sample of the child's general expressive functioning. The therapist attends to the child's skill in describing the pictures as well as in relating the abstract ideas which they suggest.
The boy shoot off. The boy
That's good. That's good.
teaches how to dad.
All right.
That boy in walking the bathroom cup.
All right.
The boy is crying. His mother's mad boy.
Very good, Colette.
Oh, massive. Seen a shoot off dress.
Colette appears to lack the labels and the syntax necessary for a precise description of the pictures.
Kathy, tell me about the pictures.
The boy ties his shoes, and the mother turns the water. The boy takes his shoes off, and the mother left.
Kathy, point to the picture.
The boy walked on the bathtub. The boy fell. The mother came to see his boy. He is sad.
Although Kathy appears to have sufficient labels and syntax for a simple description, she does not relate any abstract ideas.
Now, Richard, tell me the story.
What?
Tell me the story.
Okay. Now, Richard, show me the story. Go over there.
Since Richard is unable to use oral language to tell the story, the therapist requests pantomime. It is now necessary to identify specific factors contributing to the language problems. The Peabody Picture Vocabulary Test, a test which is graduated in difficulty, obtains a standardized measurement of the child's receptive vocabulary level.
Show me tire. Show me ladder. Show me snake.
Ceilings are established when 6 out of 8 consecutive responses are incorrect.
Show me baking. Show me peeking.
Colette has begun to reach her ceiling.
Show me binocular.
Kathy has begun to reach her ceiling.
Show me weapon.
Richard, with the poorest oral expressive ability, achieved the highest receptive vocabulary score. Kathy and Colette scored significantly below their age level. Kathy and Colette are now presented with a word definition task to obtain some indication as to the level of meaning of words within their receptive vocabulary.
Kathy, I'm going to say some words to you, and I want you to tell me about them. Tell me about a ball.
The ball, you say, bounce the ball, and you kick the ball, and you play bases around. That's all.
Can you tell me something different?
No.
Anything else?
The therapist attends to whether the definitions are functional, descriptive, or abstract.
Kathy, what is a car?
You ride a car.
Uh-huh.
The boys ride the car. The woman ride the car. The man ride a car.
Can you tell me something more about a car?
Grandmother should ride the car, and Grandpa should ride the car.
What is a can, Kathy?
Can you put food in there, put tomatoes in there, and you put corn in there. That's all.
Anything else about it?
Kathy gives a restricted functional definition of the word can as it relates to food. She does not orally describe its shape or composition, nor does she make generalizations about cans as containers.
That's all.
That's all.
what is a ball?
Colette also gives a restricted functional definition.
Tell me something about a ball.
Play.
You play, right. Tell me something else about a ball.
Make it fun.
Right. Can you tell me anything else? That's all? Okay. What is a car?
You drive.
You drive it, right. Can you tell me something else?
Man drives car.
Tell me something different about the car.
You.
Mm-hmm. That's all?
The manual expressive subtest from the Illinois Test of Psycholinguistic Abilities is utilized to obtain a standardized measurement of Richard's nonverbal expressive language.
Show me what we do with a hammer. Okay. Show me what we do with a coffee pot and cup. Show me what we do with binoculars.
Richard, like many children with poor oral expressive language, functions at a higher level in expressing concepts manually.
And an egg beater. Show me what we do with a camera. Show me what we do with a stethoscope. Okay. Show me what we do with a suitcase. Okay. Show me what we do with a combination lock. Show me what we do with a clarinet.
Auditory and visual association tests are administered to determine whether the mode of stimulus presentation is a factor in the child's ability to manipulate concepts meaningfully.
Grass is green, sugar is
White.
all right.
Grass is green. Sugar is
White.
during the day we're awake. At night we're
The Auditory Association subtest of the ITPA assesses the child's ability to abstract, organize, and relate the essential features of the first statement of an analogy, and then apply the derived principle to complete the second statement.
I sit on a chair. I sleep on a
Bear.
Good. Right. Smoke goes up. Rain comes.
Nine.
I sit on a chair. I sleep on a
Bed.
good girl.
Although Kathy has responded correctly to many items, she begins to fail items below her age expectancy.
I eat from a plate. I drink from a
No.
Kathy's response, milk, indicates that she does not utilize the relationship between the content words eat and plate, nor does she appear to comprehend the grammatical meaning signaled by the function word from.
I eat from a plate. I drink from a A red light says stop. A green light says
Yeah.
Colette's response, yellow, appears to be based on a color association. She completes the analogy without regard to the substance of either statement.
If this goes with this, then
The visual association subtest of the ITPA assesses the child's ability to abstract, organize, and relate the essential features of picture items, and then utilize the derived principle in selecting the appropriate picture to complete the analogy.
if this goes with this, then what goes with this? Which one of these? If this goes with this, then what goes with this? Which one of these? If this goes with this, then what goes with this? Which one of these?
Colette has begun to reach her ceiling.
If this goes with this, then what goes with this? Which one of these?
Kathy has begun to reach her ceiling.
If this goes with this, then what goes with this? Which one of these?
Richard has begun to reach his ceiling. The results from both the auditory and visual association tests indicate that the ability of these children to manipulate concepts does vary according to the mode of stimulus presentation. When the stimuli are presented through the visual modality, performance level is significantly higher than when the stimuli are presented auditorily.
What goes with this?
To identify specific structural deficiencies, we utilize 3 test procedures which assess the level of mastery of morphological and syntactical rules.
Fish is swimming. The fish are swimming. What is this one?
Fish is swimming.
Now, what is this one?
The fish are swimming.
The Northwestern Syntax Screening Test assesses a child's ability to deal with bound morphemes, function words, and syntax. It is composed of receptive and expressive subtests which are administered separately.
The baby is sleeping. The baby is not sleeping. What is this one?
The baby is not sleeping.
Good. Now, what is this one?
The baby are sleeping. Is sleeping.
In order to demonstrate the children's performance on items of corresponding linguistic complexity, they will first be shown responding to a receptive item and then to its expressive equivalent.
The mother shows the kitty the baby. The mother shows the baby the kitty. Show me. The mother shows the kitty the baby. Now show me. The mother shows the baby the kitty.
Let's compare the expressive equivalent.
The man brings the girl the boy. The man brings the boy the girl. What is this one?
The man gave the girl to the boy, to the girl.
Now, what is this one? Kathy.
The man gave the girl to the boy.
Very nice.
Kathy is unable to deal with a more complex syntax on either the receptive or expressive level.
Mother says, look who is here. Mother says, look what is here. Show me, Mother says, look what is here. Now show me, Mother says, look who is here. Mother says, look who I found. Mother says, look what I found. What is this one?
He got a ball.
Okay. What is this one?
Someone can find the ball.
Colette appears to be relying on the visual stimulus, which provides insufficient information for a correct response.
Ready? The dog is in the box. Is the dog in the box? Show me, is the dog in the box? Now show me, the dog is in the box. Okay.
Richard demonstrates that he comprehends the grammatical meaning signaled by many bound morphemes and function words. His ability to deal with syntax is commensurate with his receptive vocabulary level. The ITPA subtest Grammatic Closure assesses the child's ability to provide the appropriate morphological form for each incomplete sentence.
Each child has a ball. This is hers, and this is
He.
This is hers, and this is
His.
This bicycle belongs to John. Whose bicycle is it? It is
Josh. John.
This dog likes to bark. Here he is
God. Barking.
Here is a leaf. Here are two
Leaves. Leaves.
Kathy demonstrates some facility in using bound morphemes with familiar vocabulary, as in the present participle form barking and the plural form leaves. Kathy is presented with a nonsense morphology task to determine if she has mastered these morphological rules.
Kathy, this is a dust. See the dust? Here's a tree with one dust. Here's another tree. This tree has many
More dust.
Fine. Here's a map. See the map? And here are more.
Now.
Okay. This is my friend Jack. Hi, Kathy. Jack likes to gup. Now Jack is gupping. What did Jack do? He
Gupping.
Good. Bye.
Kathy is unable to supply the appropriate plural inflection to either of the nonsense words. This suggests that she has not completely internalized the morphological rules for the formation of plurals. Her correct response, leaves, on the previous test of grammatic closure, may very likely be the result of direct teaching.
O.
A test such as the span of auditory sequencing assesses the child's ability to repeat phonemic and morphemic sequences of varying length.
A. If. Good. Ready? Look at me. Wait.
With a child such as Richard's, an exploration of sequential echoic ability is essential.
Ooh, ah. Look at me. Ooh, ah. Ready? Richard? Ooh. Ooh. Good. Ready? O. O. Okay. Ready? Buck. Wait. Ready? Buck.
Richard is unable to produce any syllable more complex than a consonant-vowel combination or more than a chain of 3 of these syllables.
Ba, di, ma, ti.
Richard's difficulty with oral sequencing appears to be the major contributing factor to his expressive language problem.
Dog, hat, chair.
The initial test battery has been completed. Let us now review portions of tests to illustrate how the language therapist develops an initial test battery. If the language sample is characterized by concrete descriptions and sparse vocabulary, it is necessary to explore quantity and quality of content words. By first determining receptive developmental levels,
Show me ladder. What?
and then levels of word usage.
Tell me more about a table.
Everybody is in the kitchen.
Can you tell me more?
No.
Such factors as confused word order and absence of morphological features indicate a need to ascertain developmental levels in the use of bound morphemes, function words, and syntax.
You drive a car with my father and a mother.
Fine.
It is also valuable to compare receptive and expressive performances.
Now show me the girl is drinking.
To delineate specific types of errors,
Here are 2.
and to determine whether morphological rules have been internalized.
Now he's gupping.
A comparison of performance on auditory and visual analogy tests is essential in order to determine whether the mode of stimulus presentation is a critical factor in dealing with conceptual relationships.
Then what goes with this? Which one of these?
Okay, Richard, tell me the story.
If utterances are unrecognizable and the conventional prosodic patterns are absent, it is first necessary to confirm that the speech mechanism is functioning adequately, before determining at the phonemic level, if necessary, the type of auditory material the child can echoically produce.
Ga.
Ga.
Ah.
These children, as is typical of all language-disordered children, demonstrated unique individualized profiles. The language evaluation is reviewed in light of the total functioning of the child, and an individualized diagnostic therapy program is begun.